Raising the next generation of fly fishermen and women is imperative to the survival of fly fishing. The Trout Unlimited Tri-State Conservation and Fly Fishing Camp aims to develop new fly fishermen and women from Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. It is hosted at Grays Mountain Lodge, a beautiful resort located in the Shenandoah Mountains of Western Virginia and situated along the Rose River. Throughout their week-long stay, the campers learn about stream conservation and restoration, hydrology, water and air quality, and pollution, fishing habitat and watershed protection, as well as stream ecology. They also learn about the basics of fly fishing, such as fly casting, tying, fish handling, and fly selection. Participants learn by practicing these skills through hands-on experiences, fishing local waterways, such as the renowned Rapidan River. I interviewed Galen Westman, the director of the camp, and he was able to explain what the purpose of the camp is and why it is so important to the future of fly fishing. What is the mission of the TU camp?
So the mission of the Tri-State Trout Unlimited Conservation and Fishing Camp is to create future conservationists. Our goal is to create people who want to help conserve the environment, especially cold water fishery streams. And so through the camp, we found that the best way to do that is to expose younger people to the beauties of nature and to unique places.
Why is this camp important to the future of fly fishing?
Well, the trout, specifically brook trout, are very susceptible to environmental changes. So they need the right pH balance of the stream. They need the right temperature of the stream. They need the right cover of the stream. They're very, very finicky creatures. Trout are one of the most susceptible organisms within the stream that tell a lot about the health of the stream. When the stream's healthy, the fish are healthy. And if we take care of the streams and we take care of the environment around it, then the fish will take care of themselves.
How does this camp educate future fly fishermen and women?
Well, this camp, it helps educate young fly fisher people in a lot of different ways. One, we teach them how to fish. We teach them everything that goes into catching a trout. And some of these trout in the Blue Ridge, catching a 10-inch brook trout it's a trophy fish, and they're absolutely beautiful specimens of trout. The way we go about teaching kids how to do that is one, we work on what kind of equipment are you going to need? A lot of people have seen fly fishermen chucking bobbers and worms out to fish, and that'll do it. You'll definitely catch fish, but that's a very invasive way of catching a fish, and it's not very natural, and there's a very high casualty rate with fishing like that. So with our camp, we focus on fly fishing. Those flies are to imitate different aquatic invertebrates that live in there. There's mayflies, there's scuds, there's caddisflies, there's all kinds of macroinvertebrates that live in the stream that the trout therefore eat. And our goal as fly fishermen is to trick those trout into eating our fly, and that it looks so much like a natural insect that they're excited to eat it.
Why is it important to teach conservation and not just fly fishing?
Well, there's an expression that Trout Unlimited uses that goes along the lines of take care of the fish and the fishing will take care of itself. And it's true that if you take care of the fish, if there are fish there to be caught, then the fishing will be therefore so much better. So conservation is the utmost goal of Trout Unlimited. It's preserving the cold water species, the salmonoid species. But conservation is so important. There's so many challenges that come with conservation. Luckily, things seem to be getting better. Streams are getting healthier rather than getting worse. People are becoming more aware of issues that impact the cold water fisheries. All water flows downhill. All water ends up in the ocean eventually. So if we take care of our headwaters and these cold waters where the salmonoids tend to live, then everything downstream is going to benefit from that. So conservation, it can't be emphasized enough.
Can you provide examples of how the TU camp helps participants learn about conservation practices?
Well, one of the big things that TU does, like through our camp, is exposing younger people to all the different agencies and players that are involved in conservation, everywhere from federal agencies all the way down to private grassroots organizations. We work with the National Park Service, we work with the Forest Service, we work with the Nature Conservancy, which is a non-government organization. We work with stream keepers such as Friends of the Rappahannock. They've been crucial with helping further the goals of Trout Unlimited. It's a big battle and it's a big struggle, and it can't be won with any one group or one agency. So when we all come together and we all have a common goal of protecting these streams and the life that's in them, then everything benefits from it.
For those that are interested in the TU camp, what are the next steps?
Well, if anyone's interested in attending the camp, I would tell them to go check out our website, tu.org, tucamp.org. And there's information on there. That's a great way to reach me. I'm the director. We can reach our application specialist, Miss Malone, and we can get you started. We're always looking for high school age kids to get them out there and teach them about the wonderful world of fly fishing. It's so much fun. It's a great time being an active participant in nature.